Let's talk more about this. For more on the backlash to corporate DEI efforts, joining us now, Cameron Dolet-Shahi. He is MSD Lawyers partner. Cameron, thank you so much for being here. So we've been talking a lot about the changing tide on DEI policies here. What have you been seeing in your work about how the last few years have sort of evolved or at least changed with respect to these policies?
Well, I think it's important to think about the context of how this all evolved, starting in 2020 with George Floyd. And it was very important for companies to take a stance, and a very strong stance, supporting underrepresented communities. Since then, we've obviously seen the fall and the rise again of the Trump administration and the conservative movement, far-right movement in the United States, and the anti-woke movements as well. And because of that, you see now companies catering to those populations like Walmart, like Lowe's, who are now making business decisions that they made in 2020 that are now the complete opposite.
Do you think, Cameron, we did see the Supreme Court strike down affirmative action in college admissions. I'm curious what, if any, impact you think that decision had across C-suites across the country when it comes to rolling back, backpedaling on DEI.
Yeah, I think a major impact. Everything flows down from the Supreme Court, even though we all know it's stacked to the right based on Trump's appointments. And so you have the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals that issued a recent decision with the NASDAQ ruling, and NASDAQ isn't going to appeal that. And I doubt the SEC will appeal that ruling as well, because they know the Supreme Court is stacked conservatively. So it has a major impact, absolutely.
So, Cameron, what does this do down the line for clients and potential clients of yours, people who feel they have been discriminated against at work?